So now I want to go over the quotient rule. Say we have some function which is f of x over g of x. The way that we're going to get the derivative of this, say we take the d dx of this, the derivative is going to be g of x times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x all over g squared of x. You really just need to memorize this. I mean, there's no other way. There's a bunch of different mnemonic devices that you could use out there to remember. One way that I use is the fish method. So if you start from the bottom and you take this function and then you multiply it by the derivative at the top, and then you go around and you subtract this by this function multiplied by the derivative of this. It just reminds you what order to keep the functions the same and which order to derive them. Because since this is subtraction, the order is definitely important. Because if you swap this, it isn't going to work. Okay? Just always remember that it's above g squared and you're good. I just want to point out one more thing. Before doing quotient rule, you always want to rewrite your problem. You always want to make sure that there's no other way that you can do the derivative without quotient rule. Because quotient rule is really the longest derivative rule. It takes the longest, it is the most tedious. If you can avoid doing quotient rule, I would avoid doing quotient rule.